little mic check here. Sure, we're good. I'm gonna pop off a few shares as well. There we go. And gather my stuff. Take a nice little stroll out here. It's a beautiful day. But I promised we'll get this on film, and hopefully yesterday it went a little scruzzy after I went under the gully there. But this is the entrance to the place. Let's take a little stroll. Said thank you to the St. Thomas Lions Club. Here we are. We're at Center and King. It should get pretty nice out there today. A little bit of wind swirling. We're just gonna go set up, have a little puff up there. I don't think I'm allowed. Maybe I'll find a spot where I'm allowed. Let's go check out this view. Maybe get there before anyone even joins. One more share. There we go. So from the entrance and the park in there, it is a little bit of a stroll. Which, I mean, this was all old train tracks. All torn out. They ran right through the whole city. And that's the bridge we're heading to. It's kind of busy out there, maybe. Yeah, you can still see the remnants of it. Some wildflowers popping up. Never like to put anyone on blast, so person coming here. Oh, what do you know? You got a mini library. Got a mini library out here even. I wonder who's bringing books to exchange them though. It's kind of cool. Nice. Caught Jane on her lunch. Calamity Jane. I'm glad you were able to show up. This probably won't be too long. I know I say that often, but we're out here on the just the entrance to the elevated park here. If you've seen the thumbnail, then I haven't went. I've only probably went 100 yards, if that. Just seen someone walking up, so I didn't want to. But all along it, they have little interesting art pieces and stuff. This is an original train bridge itself. Just over a street down there. There's some pretty cool art right on the, see if you can't see it from up here. Goes right under the bridge like that. Yeah, right? You start getting a little momentum, Jane, and it's hard to say goodbye when you got a good crowd or whatever. This is a nice live edge, the knitter's bench. But I'm kind of stalling before we get out there. There's another one of those libraries. Yeah, it's a nice mural under that bridge. And it's on this side as well. Like, it goes all the way under on both sides. Might as well to show it here now quickly. Puppy cut note. It's a really cool bridge. And that's like your entrance up to this place. Someone made like a, that's just concrete, brick, wood, one of those old native, I don't know what you call it, statues. But just up here, I don't know if the camera can pick it up yet, but it's another 100 yards or so. but we're really starting to get elevated. That's what's cool about this. That's why it's famous. This is a really high bridge. Almost want to show you underneath it at some point in the stream. As I said, I don't know how long ago. Got a skateboard out today. Was out skating around, just getting some exercise. Another little art piece on the way here. Lloyd Johnson, 1975, he did that one. I love the way, I mean, I think most towns are really taken to their history and their art, but I'm really proud that it does it in this city as well. Just kind of showing some of these purple flowers. Please let me know if it starts to do the cutout thing like it did yesterday. I felt like such a fail going down into that gully and then it getting so foggy. But yeah, this isn't like an hour worth of showing, and the wind itself is picking up. But even if I could just show Jane here, I'll be quite happy. I'm gonna do a little lap afterwards and make a short and a video probably of the same place. Give each medium like its section. Weird little, it's called Totem, but it's like a modern, it's like Totem Pole meets Industrial Revolution. Underneath this bridge is really fun. Like, it actually is such a dive down. You know me, I love being under my bridges trolling. I'll take you out just a quick little before we get out on the path. That's the park right there. It's gonna start. I'll show you kind of context of where we're at here. Can't even barely make out anything at the bottom. Like, there's a car zipping by right way down there. But you can get it under right there. Kind of neat. Some graffiti, some cool architecture, and then on the other side has some of the nicest murals in town. Massive. Here we go. You're now entering what we came here for. I feel some days it takes about 10 minutes for people to show up. Horizontals are great. Oh, I didn't catch the whole thing. But yeah, you're right. Horizontal, I think, is a little slower to get there, but it can maintain some. I read about half of that. And yeah, YouTube algorithms got some funny things going on. But so all across here, we're now out on it officially. And this was a train bridge. Yeah. Almost worth testing it. I'll do this as like a tour, end the stream, go over to a vertical, and just see. I feel like it's safe enough to even leave my skateboard sitting here. But let's get you some nice views. And they only get better kind of the farther you get out. But we're up here. This is a train trestle. Beautiful, huh? I figured I had to do that on a horizontal. I mean a vertical. Or whatever. Like this thing's working with the wind. Yeah, I don't think on the this one you can't do like the little bar on the side either, like the height bar. Look at this. So like, we're talking, I feel woozy. I feel like my camera will like blow away off the stick. It gives you that stomachy feeling, like that woozy. So like a lot of people got trees in their names and benches and just a ton of these plaques. But this is kind of cool. Mile marker 117. That was from the original 117 miles from Niagara Falls. Pretty cool. The mile markers. Oh, there it is right there. NF 117. Talk about dropping my location. So they got grass growing up here. And this is called Love is in the Air. It's a love lock frame. I'm trying to get you out of the wind as well. So you're supposed to come here with your lover. Like here's Leah and Jeffrey, and people like engrave their names in or write it on marker. It's supposed to be good luck for a couple. We're way out here though. And what's crazy is you trust stuff from 200 years ago or whatever. They got trees growing out of the dirt. And this goes on for quite some ways. It's just too bad it doesn't have much of a view of like the city, you know? Like there's a high rise like right there, but you can't really see what we're dealing with. Let's watch some cars go by for scale. Like I want to stick my camera like this and just go over top of the road, but it's really windy, and like I said, I just get those weird feelings from heights. Like I feel like if I was in a baggy shirt right now, I could just go flying. The Kinsman sunshade. Oh yeah, I feel it starts to feel like it's wobbling underneath your feet, even though you know it's not. I'm trying to do my best to keep the wind, the camera like at my chest, out of the wind. So this was called like the Michigan Central Railway Bridge. What a weird thing though, to stream for 20 minutes and get one person to drop in. It's a like, you know what I mean? It's like an anomaly. It should just be like strangers that pop in on things. But maybe it's because I did a thumbnail instead of like this should be my damn thumbnail. And this path, they've done a concrete path, which looks like it goes just miles out that way. I've never even went that way. Like I've obviously went that way, just not on the, just not on like this new path here. And on these used to be tracks. So they clearly just tore up the tracks all the way down and then paved it. Very interesting. But that's what we're standing on, 1800s, or maybe it's early 1900s. I could be wrong. Go find the date somewhere. Give you another. I find the grass growing in it a little odd. Oh man, see, even here I start to just get like my phone's gonna fall off or something. Yeah, very interesting to grow grass and trees with the roots going right. Like there's a tree right here. Just keeping an eye backwards. I see a couple people coming, but this usually there's no riffraffs or anything going on out here, so I can leave my skateboard. But you see that? That's growing out of the, like that's not in one of these other things got like a bed they lay it in, or like that's a pot. It would be interesting. Yeah. But like, so grass and stuff requires like moisture and holds moisture that you'd think might actually jeopardize the safety of this place, but I'm sure they know what they're doing. But you always say that when things go crashing down. Stand on this bench. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I'll stay off it. Railway City Rotary. So some of this art always kind of sketched me out, that it always feels like it's almost like they give it to their cousin and pay him 100 grand. Oh, I wonder. So there's the Railway City roundabout, like the famous one. Let's see if I can't zoom in enough to make it out. Oh no. So see on the top of that, there's flames coming out the back. That's like a wrought iron train statue that they made in the middle of a roundabout. Whew, this wind's something though. Not cold. Just feels like I'm going off the. So we're pretty much right on the west end of the city. Farthest west end of the city. You're leaving to go towards like Detroit and stuff. And this is obviously the Michigan Central for a reason. But it would like kind of rat like Detroit's that way. Toronto. Cleveland. And then London. But yeah, some days I guess I just have no luck. I'm not going to waste all my data here. I'm glad I got to show Jane. I'm going to turn around and make a short out of this place. I feel like. Anita, did your notification still mess with you, my friend? Was wondering about that. I feel like YouTube's really like put a damper on my growth there for a little bit, but you know, is what it is. I might just need some more entertaining content. Always great to see you though, Anita. Must be pretty late. I always do the math, plus like 13 hours. You got delayed. You just got it now. Yeah, I've been going for a solid bit now. But what do you think here? I think you've probably seen the elevated park, Anita. I'm not positive. Look at this guy zooming around on his lawnmower. $3:30. Oh man, I'd be having those notifications off. At 3:30. Anita's always known to keep some wild hours. She probably just got back from the clubbins or something. You ladies though, always there for me, you know. I appreciate that. And then it just those little few likes at the beginning is how you can get any sort of like, you know, momentum going. That's pretty cool. Oh, I almost forgot my skateboard. So I was gonna just do like a widescreen and then a short of this place. Just this time of year when it's not all fully grown. The summer hasn't turned it brown. Everything's just really starting to bloom now. This is a really nice little horse ranch down here. But yeah, this is a very special place. And up on top of a train bridge, doesn't get much more unique than that. I think it was Canada's highest elevated park. I believe it has like the distinction for all of Canada. Toronto's making one that you can walk up like stairs, and it like hovers between two buildings, and it might actually rival the height. Indigenous land acknowledgement. Anita, while you're here, I seen this really cool video this morning about in Australia, the desert got so much rain that it's turning into like green and like natural. Like all these animals are flooding in right into the middle of Australia where it's just been desert. So they showed like drone footage and helicopter footage. It was really cool. The outback has become, all right, we're going under now. We're going to breaking the law, oh, someone's been down here. I tell you, people are trying to flex on me. Oh, we might have a camper or something too. Or hopefully that's not a explosive. Uh-oh. That ain't mine. No. Imagine just boom, took the whole fucking train. Look at this though. We got some new shit. New shit. Wonder if it's full of spray paint. This is pretty cool though. This is fresh. I feel like I say it, I don't mean to be like narcissist, but like when you make videos of showing graffiti around the area and then all of a sudden a bunch more pops up. Oh yeah, none of that was here. Well, that wasn't. That was there. Holy. Let's go. I'll smoke to that. Nigent. I left my skateboard beside that backpack. I hope he doesn't return and skate away. I'm just trying to show this one piece over here so I don't have to go for a fucking mile walk. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to see it through the trees. But you see the scale of this. Like that other one that I show, this one is just demonstrous. Like this size of that. That's where we were just up. Let's see, just wait for one car. Oh no, there's a red car right there. Give you some scale. But I'm gonna have a quick little puff. If anyone's got any questions or chat for me. And I might just take the loss on this stream. And just glad I got to see a few of you ladies. I figured this place would be, a lot of people would enjoy it. But let's see somewhere where I can't just sit and have a little puffity puff. Give you guys a beauty view. So much fresh graffiti though. Looks like that might be as good a spot as any. Hopefully I don't get spit on from the park. I need to have a drink. Set you guys up. So are we here? So you can't see anything. A trippy. All right. I'm just gonna have a little puff here, and then we can keep on touring. It's actually, I wish cameras did like 3-dimension or whatever justice. Like how I need to like throw my hat off the cliff here and show you how far it goes. It was fun one time. Buddy and I had those little army men, but the army men had parachutes on them, like little like it was in an elastic. And you take the elastic off and throw it out, and the parachute opens itself. It was sweet. It took like 5 minutes to come down. See, keep an eye on the chat as well if I'm not missing anything. It's probably better to put cats up. Go. That's such a trolly ass spot. Like someone's backpack is stuffed full though, and I don't like touching stuff like that. How's everybody's Thursday going? See, we got a couple people tuning in. Check out this skateboard I scored. The old Raider. Dominion Raider from the friggin' early 90s, late 80s. They don't make stuff like that no more. Oh, so I can click things. Okay, I see DJ Red's here too. I've been missing chats already. What color is it? Flowery. You think you scared off the artist? No, I feel like I'm encouraging them. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm encouraging them, and I don't mean to say that braggadociously. But as long as they're keeping it to areas where graffiti kind of belongs, then I'm not going to naysay it. We got some of this old gunk from Lord knows how long it's been there. The Torchbearer from 2020. Oh, that's a kind of cool little look. You could, oh man, you could really get crazy up here. I really wish I could keep that chat open though. I looked at my corner of my eye and I see like it disappearing. It's like melting. I sure hope not leaving that there for no reason. Let's take one more little peek at the other side. I'd like to go down and show you guys live the actual murals too, instead of who's that? Oh, we got Kayla Booze in the house. Good to see you. We're out here trolling bridges, my friend. I can't just settle on going to the park and showing the park. I gotta end up in the trenches of it as well. Always great to see you. Always great to see you, Kayla. I'm sure you need no introduction with Anita and Jane, and if not, you guys ladies introduce yourselves, because always the group of people we have on here, I have a hard time believing you don't know each other. But yeah, let's gather up my supplies and I'll take you and show you the real. We got to go down a cliff. Uh-oh, getting data warnings. We're getting data warnings. Pay us more, Saint. I'll just max the thing out. Only thing sucks though is when you do that, when you have a set amount. I don't know. I thought it was unlimited, because I go hours and hours. Oh. I'm not sure if the data works more under the bridge or what. Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure Kayla needs no introduction, but I ain't seen her in a minute in the chat, so definitely always worth connecting everybody who isn't. We'll take another strap back out here. One more little trip to the Love Locks and the view. The St. Thomas Elevated Park. The boardwalk. You guys are going to be in for a treat with this view. I love the nature, but it would be really cool eventually when this is all filled in by city, which usually this close, that will be the case. The wind's drifting. All right. Here's my skateboard. E-bikes zipping by. They're banning e-bikes now. Seen it on the news this morning. You're gonna have to have a license and insurance and everything now. It'll be official. Oh, it's definitely sweet, eh, Anita? And they got it's like got a Paris, France lovers locks thing over here. Let's take a little quick right there. Kettle Creek. That's the creek that it goes like all over the place. You can see a little high-rise building in the distance there. I think it's 13 floors. Well, like 14, but they don't count the 13. Something like that. Do one more quick tour on here, though. We'll head you and show you where it is at least. Well, that's why I like them, Jane. I could just plug it in and zip around and no hassle. But every time I go and outside, I see some turkey with no helmet and texting while they're driving it and everything. And I knew they were going to ruin it. See, this is where it gets like, it's so steep. And the wind shoving me and everything. For years, this just was abandoned train tracks. And you could come up here and there wasn't even this. It was just this on either side. It was kind of like a dare thing you did. And here's the Love Lock thing. Exactly. But Jane, it's just like everything. And I don't know if it's the case everywhere like that, but like say 24-hour coffee shops or McDonald's, it has to get shut down. And everything that's a bonus or a positive always ends up getting exploited. Joe and Eileen. Let's give a few quick shout outs. See if Eileen or Joe pop up twice. Lori and Sean. Scott and Lisa, Bob and Lynn, Kyle and Renee. Pretty cool though. Wonder if you'd come and take it off if you broke up with the person. Oh, Eugene, hello there. Did not see you with these sideways. The chat is much harder. Eugene 7000, great to see you. I'm gonna get off this windy bridge though now. It goes all the way out, all the way across. Optimus Park, Talbot Trail, the elevated park. Now I'll show you where it exits to back into the city. I just don't want to climb down that hill again. I'll have to go in the car. Oh, is that Ethereal Moon? What good to see you, my friend. Great timing to show up for one of my lives here. This is one of the prettiest spots in town. Moon, you would love this place. I know you would. Actually, it's pretty popular. Any ladies like that I know that, appreciate the smaller things in life and the beauty, which is pretty much everyone that comes through here. Kind of place where you get yourself a iced coffee and you just, soak it in. Get some sun, maybe meet some people. It is social. Like there's plenty of people coming and going, but when you're streaming it with a camera, I try my best to point it away. Oh, I forgot my damn skateboard though. See, here's another one, Jane. If you're still here, see how this one, that's got to be deep rooted. Real deep rooted into that. And one of these spots, they build them for like the train workers. But that was a spot known for like, if you're a tough guy, you go sit out on that way back. Look at that. Talk about a bird's eye view. We got Jane's on it, investigating the trees. How the heck are they gonna survive? And not only them surviving, but the bridge itself. Like, I feel like that's gotta be. Oh, it's Kaplan Gray. I see someone saying, hey, Kaplan. I don't see anything from him, but welcome, brother. I was actually just telling the story of you and I here. I didn't say by name, but when we came here with those army men with the parachute and threw them off, that was actually really wild. Speak of the friend himself. Okay, sweet, he's here. Well, that's the guy. He can vouch for the story that I had just told you about the Kaplan. You should see all the new graffiti underneath here too. I was just under there like 10 minutes ago or something like that, if that. Tons of new graffiti. All the flowers are blooming. Are you in the neighborhood, brother? If you're in the neighborhood, come on out. I'm heading out this way now. I'm gonna go smoke one. I was gonna puff under the bridge, but I just want to keep moving. I wanted to show the bridge again. Local guy though, and he could vouch for how nice this place really is up close. And like, kind of seems to thwart all the city issues. They don't seem to make their way out here. We'll pull up on those old tanks. So I kind of like pieced together this city. He's going to stop by, Saint. I'm pulling up. I don't know if you'll have to tell me where to go, brother. This itself is so tranquil and peaceful though, this little trail. Worth coming here just for this. But yeah, that's the place where we came from. If you missed it, I'm sure you can rewind or whatever. Be nice to see the dude who gave the nut. Yeah, exactly. You remembered the name. He gave me the map. The map of Toronto, which takes up my entire north end of my house now. The damn thing is so huge. But yeah, we can show some art here. Get down off this bridge. Here's so we were on a bridge, then we walked on some land, back onto another bridge. There's your youth only entrance. Jane was complimenting on this, so I figured I'd come down and show one of these old bridges though, with the old rocks instead of concrete. And then they spiced it up with some of this stuff years later, obviously. We're approaching Jumbo and the tanks. This is one of our most historic areas. just brightens it up a little. I don't know if you could say that that takes away from the historical, but it's not on the old brick stuff. It's like they left that brick alone in the center and did it on like the concrete outside. So I don't know how I'd feel about if it was on the big, oh, hey, where's my tanks? Here we go. Here's another little treat in the West End. Definitely have shown this off before as well, but I show a lot of the same shit over and over again. You never know who you're gonna, a new person to see it. Kaplan, yeah, bro. If you just tell me where you want to meet up, brother. I'm down. So this one's a little, okay, he's on his way. He'll probably call or message or something. He's got links. The 2 tanks out here at the military museum. I probably could go right in there. They got such a cool, oh, they got the cannon back. Sick. I'm gonna bust this cannon. Let's see. Oh, I hear the Cheers theme song. They're always glad you came. So you get yourself a nice. Oh, like loaded down in here. But it's pointed right at that tag, which is pretty neat. What a beautiful relic. Inside, they got World War II guns, rocket launchers. Straight up, they got a whole history of weaponry. It's so cool. Oh, and a heritage tree. So these around here, yeah, about 20 years ago, they went around marking all these different. Thank you, Anita. Yeah, see, sometimes you'll catch me and it looks like the city's a dump, and the other like that's why I'm so adamant about like keeping it nice or whatever, because it really is a beautiful city. Right around the corner here is Jumbo, the famous elephant. Let's see how loud this skateboard is. Get you there real quick. That's the museum there. Oh, busy place today. Everyone was zipping out into traffic. And so I could take you to visit the 1822 church. It's just over there. Really cool place. That one deserves its own video all on its own. Give it a little look, see if we can't see that roundabout from here maybe. Oh no, it's still way out there. There's your King's Highway. Yeah, for sure. And then chats. I've definitely I agree that, and it's hard. I can see the chat and then I look away and I disappear. I'll have to figure out I'm always having some sort of technical difficulty. But you guys will really enjoy the church. 1800s. The graveyard that's at it is just as old. It's an old wooden caboose. The CN 78501. I believe it's from the 60s. They decommissioned it. And now they use it as like the tourist. Here's Jumbo's butt. Really nice though. Really love this spot. So I don't know if I've probably told the story a million times, but Jumbo was a circus elephant in the 1800s, and with what's it called, Barnum and Bailey, and they would travel him around, him and a couple other elephants. They brought him to the railway city, and he got loose somehow. Train pulled up, hit him and his the story goes that he saved a smaller elephant, pushed it out of the way, got injured but didn't get unalived. But yeah, that's, you can definitely like look into it better to see the whole story, you know. But that's the gist of it. The elephant got hit by a train here. So this is his eternal resting place. And it's kind of, I always found it funny, the way he's positioned is he's looking towards the city. So when you pull up, especially when these trees, like in the winter or fall, you can see this guy's pulling into the city now. And the first thing you see is an elephant's butt. Oh, look, there's Kaplan Gray. He's got me on the live. Now that's what you call stream sniping. Dropping your location or whatever. I'm not going to put his car on. Let's give you a little bit of Jumbo's view here. Quick while we're over here. Love the Canadian flag draped. The size of them though. Like I've done this for scale rep. Oh, sorry to cut your photo there, ma'am. Other people are trying to do their tourist stuff too. All right, I'm gonna put you just overlooking the sky for a second while I talk. Hold on one second. Yeah, you should have, Jane. But hey, you can't regret how it went. You definitely had a good trip in Canada. St. Thomas. I'll give you 1 second. I'm just going to say hi to Kat right here. So here's Kaplan Gray here. He's the man that gave you the map. He just wanted me down. Where were you at home?
I'm packing like nuts. I'm like, I gotta get out of the house for a second. So I got
Oh yeah, nice.
that shit's good.
Like $8 or what?
It was like 12. It was kind of worth it.
$12 for a drink.
I got extra stuff, kale and all this other stuff. It was good.
Yeah, you gotta get those. I got suckered into a $5 pre-roll on my wall. I still think we're gonna have like a lawn sale. Sorry, chat. I'm just catching up here for a moment. Spine. Yeah. This is seriously such a nice view though. Like to honor him, at least they gave him like a nice view, you know, like it's never gonna be filled in there.
That's Joe Thornton's hood over there where he was born and raised.
Yeah, Lyndhurst.
That's a beautiful area full of like nice houses and stuff.
It's like the gated community
It is
of
like
the
a
town.
separate community, yeah.
Like they give it a whole nother town name over there.
And there's only like 2 streets to get in. Like there's a street here to get in, and then one to get out. It's like all closed off.
Well, they started connecting it now with all that new build.
Did they?
Like that's all Lyndhurst, they call that now too. But that's still the gated community.
They got their own park down there, their own like cutout area when you go down the hill.
What is that they're building there though? You see that when you go around that bend and you go up, as soon as you start going up, it's like all dirt. Like, you know, like when you're going out Dalewood, as soon as you go up on the other side of Dalewood, it's like that too. Like a whole new condos or something they're putting in there. I feel awkward with the street.
Too long. I just chill for a little bit.
Yeah, well,
how do you see the chat on there? You can't.
I can't until someone says something.
And then it pops up. Yeah.
Pops up. 1 second. I got some fucking indica this time. Yeah, Kaplan pointed out this white stuff. I wasn't paying attention, but
we see like
it's all over. Whatever. It looks like giant bird shit, but the line of
they're cracks. That's why.
Oh, and it's leaking like salt or whatever it is. So he needs a fresh like patina on there. Oh, dude, look at this side, bro.
They gotta fix it up.
Look at that.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fix it. These are cracks.
Well, they're letting everything else rot. I wouldn't be surprised. Look at his ear.
They do fix this though. Yeah, this does need some work for sure.
That's a cool, like, when you got it, like, check this out. When you got it just like through the camera, like hold the camera and look at his face, like that looks so wild. Yeah. Like in more than in real life.
Like, I think that's the size that he was too, right? They made it kind of
like to scale, yeah.
It's a sad story about him.
Oh yeah, even before like his death, like his whole life is a sad story.
At nighttime, he would scream and bang his head against the thing, and they couldn't figure out why. And then after they died, they found out it was his teeth. His teeth were so bad that at nighttime he was in so much pain.
The torture they used to put these type of animals through is insanity. They didn't have the tusks. The tusks were like short little stumps in the pictures.
Yeah, I think
they cut the tusks right off when he was still alive. Like when he traveled around.
And then after they died, they looked through his gut, and then I seen all that. Of like toys and
pennies and kid toys and
stuff that was in his stomach that he had ate somehow.
What a beautiful shot though. Like I was just cracking about that. The first thing you see is his ass when you pull into town. Like
when I first moved to this town, it was like kind of like run down.
Yeah.
One of the first girls that I met too was saying that. I was like, St. Thomas is like Detroit, and when you come up here, you drive up the elephants.
Yeah, like the armpit, but it was one of the most hard hit Rust Belt cities.
That's what I'm saying about the mall. Like the mall for a while was like a ghost mall. It was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it still sort of is, but it's like superficial, or like they paid their lease or whatever.
Yeah, but like I came from Scarborough, so even when I first moved here and it was as good as it was beautiful and amazing. And like I was trying to tell the kids here, like, you don't know how good you had it. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. You've got a beautiful town.
Yeah.
Like, no, this place sucks.
Well, boredom will do a lot of shit to people too. But that happens I swear you could live in like Vegas and you'd be like, Vegas sucks. I want to. It's just that like human nature to
hate where you're from.
Yeah. Like you still love where you're from, but you just want to go anywhere else. Did you ever see that skateboard I scored at the bins?
That's like an old school one.
Yeah, Dominion, bro. Like from the fucking early 90s or late 80s. And like, look at the shape of the wheels and stuff. I shouldn't even be riding it. Like it's such good shape for how old it is. But yeah, I think I'm gonna shut the stream down, folks, because I was getting those data warnings, and really all that's left is the downtown this way. But here we're in the old historic area, lots of little museums, lots of stuff, always stuff to do around.
Cedarhurst, that's a really good spot. Cedarhurst Spa, just
Jonas,
like a facial and just relax and stuff. It's a beautiful place right there.
And the building itself.
Yeah, one Christmas I got my mom like a day pass there. She had an amazing time. You just relax and soak and get massaged and rubbed up and stuff.
Shout out Jonas Sales. We got a guy from Brazil. We got a lady from Texas. We got a lady from Australia. Yeah, she was actually just in Canada too. She came here for fishing.
I would love to go there.
Out of all the places in the world, a Texan goes.
Yeah.
That's why I was so like, that's so sweet. Keep me informed.
Go Longhorns.
I think she said the French River.
I don't know anything. All I know is they have like the Longhorns or something. Is that the?
Oh no, I'm talking about in Ontario where she went. The French River in Ontario. I'm not quite sure exactly where she's at. But yeah, I'm gonna shut her down. I might make some shorts and stuff. Thank you guys all for joining. And I pretty much showed you where I was trying to show. You want to say bye on here, Ryan?
Christ is King.
Christ is King from Captain Gray. Stay blessed.
The King's coming home soon.
UT Longhorn alumni, she says. You
Yeah.
called it.
Yeah.
Stay blessed, Jane. Always good to see you guys. And I'll make a longer one here next time. Make sure we go exploring some of the rougher neighborhoods. Have a good day, you guys.